everyone, welcome back to our channel Kitty Kate and Livvy-Bel. Today we are going to take a little look at some items that I've bought in order to try and make my mum life that bit easier. Both of our middle two children, so Olivia and Luca, they definitely need to have a little bit of support in order to try and make them take control and be a little bit more independent about what goes on during the day without waiting for instruction. So I've taken a little look at a few ideas, a little bit of research on the internet and also using some of the things I know from working in a school to try and help my children become independent enough to function without waiting for that instruction from either myself or my husband in the mornings, throughout the day, just generally throughout life, so they know what they've got going on, when it's happening, what they need for it, and what needs to be done. Some of it is to try and just kind of make my mornings a little bit easier, because it can get really manic in the mornings trying to get all three of our younger children out the door on time, ready for school, as well as ourselves, so that we don't come out turned out looking like we've just been dragged through a hedge backwards. We, obviously need to try and make sure we look half human too. So to try and buy back that little bit of time for ourselves in the morning, I would like for our children to be able to be more capable of doing things without waiting for that person to, either myself or my husband, to tell them now it's time for this, now it's time for that, let's get on with doing whatever else is necessary. So there is a task that I have to undertake very shortly, and I will be showing you all of my ideas in a video with regards to that and how that hopefully will help us. The very first stage to that is the purchase of this lovely item right here in front of me. I'm sure we'll use it for an awful lot more things now that we've got one, but I have picked up a Rexel style laminator. I ordered this from Amazon. Once again, turned up nice and quickly, as it always does, so fantastic service as always from Amazon. This particular item covers the size A4 paper or card, whatever, but the A4 size. It takes around 4 minutes to complete any lamination, and it's obviously quite compact. As you can see, it's not a humongous box, so this will fit quite nicely into our home without taking up too much space, being too bulky, and us not being able to find that place to be able to put it when we're not using it. So I'll be unboxing that today and checking that out separately to go alongside this, which you will see later when some of my future videos come out. I've picked up, again from Amazon, some velcro hooks and the fluffy velcro aspect as well, and this is like sticky backed velcro. The items that we're going to be laminating will be adhered to the velcro and stuck on display for the children to be able to use in order to organise themselves better. So that will all become clear when you find out what we're going to be doing with that at a later stage. Obviously, laminators need lamination sheets, so we've picked some of these up as well, again from Amazon. These fit A4 size. There is 25 pieces in here. You can obviously buy as many or as little as you want. I feel like 25 sheets for laminating paper will probably be more than sufficient for now, but we can always pick up more if we find that we need to. Let's just take a quick glance at the laminating sheets and how they come through. So these are premium laminating pouches. It seems like there's some sort of measurement I don't really understand. Microns, I'm not really sure what that is. I presume that must be to do with the thickness of either the plastic or something along those lines. I would imagine that if it's too thick for the machine that you've got, you would need to be careful which ones you order. The machine that I have ordered on the front says that it can handle 75 to 125 microns, so we're safe with our 80 micron laminating sheets. There's a little set of instructions. Presumably there'll be one in with this box too. So all comes nicely packaged inside a little plastic seal. And if we look at the laminated sheets, you may not be able to see this on the camera, but there is definitely, hopefully you might be able to see this, but there are definitely some arrows showing you which way to put it through the machine, which is quite helpful because obviously if you put it the wrong way and it all gets tangled up, it could all go horribly wrong and you could waste quite a lot of these and need to replace them a lot quicker than you anticipated. So that's our laminating sheets. They open out as such. You place your paper or card inside, close it up and put it through the laminating machine. So it works in the same format as pretty much any laminating sheet. That's those. And our Velcro, so you'll see all about those when we do a future video on the creations that I shall be making for my children to use. In terms of our laminator, let's take a look. It's a nice neat package, so it's not like it's big and bulky like I mentioned before. Sometimes things like printers and electrical equipment can be huge, so it's always a bit tricky to try and find the right place for them indoors. We have a little instruction manual there. Take a little look at that at a later stage. Here we go. It's nice, neat, and compact. I think, you know, it'd be nice and easy to clean. Sometimes with electrical equipment, trying to just keep them clean and dust-free is always challenging, and particularly given that it's a laminator, when you're putting paper through it, you're covering the laminating sheets, you don't want any level of dust knocking around it. So the fact that it's nice and simple in design means that it should hopefully work perfectly around the home and for what we're going to be needing it for. Got one switch by the looks of it. So we've got a switch on the front and that looks like it's got temperature controls. There's a red and green light to presumably tell you when it's ready. Obviously I'll double check all the instructions before we start using that. Show you some results in one of my videos that will be coming up, so please keep your eyes out for that. If you're looking to perhaps pick up a laminator yourself to maybe do some arts and crafts or just present some schoolwork, make some posters, something like that, I will leave the link below in the description for this particular item. Equally, if you're buying a laminator, it might be worthwhile taking a look at laminating sheets. So again, links will all be down below in the description alongside the Velcro. All will become clear when we get to the video with my creations for the children. And hopefully the whole thing will lead to a much happier mum, happier children, happier house. Everyone should hopefully have a much smoother ride in the mornings, during the day, during the week. And most importantly, the children will feel much more in control of what they're doing rather than waiting for us to tell them what to do and then being more reliant on us. They'll feel independent, grown up and yeah, in control. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have liked it, please make sure you like, share, subscribe. Check out all the links below, right down here in the description. If you would like to pick anything up, please do. Buy it, have a little go, tell us how you get on. Feel free to share your comments and what you'd like to talk about this particular product. Just tell us all about how you've experienced it too. We'll be really interested to see how it compares with how we get on with it too. Have a lovely day, take care, see you soon.
If you enjoyed this video today, please remember to like, share and subscribe.
Don't forget to click on the bell to get future notifications of any videos that we have coming soon.